Peter Pan is a serial killer. I don't know who's getting a degree in astronomy, but this girl did. Hey good people, I'm Cassie and welcome to the channel, Cassie's Open Book. Today we're doing a book haul. It's not going to be too long and it's not that short, but it's a small little haul. You saw from the thumbnail. So I went to Barnes & Noble. I have some Amazon stuff and I have Book of the Month haul. Well, I have some books from Book of the Month. So if that's something you would like to see, if you're interested in it, stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. I forgot to open the box. All right, so I forgot to open the box, but anyway, so this is Book of the Month. If you're unfamiliar with that, then I'm gonna need you to go ahead and Google it or look at some YouTube videos, because there's a ton of videos on YouTube about Book of the Month. Basically, it's a subscription box service and you get some hardcover books for a really good price. And that's all I can basically give to you. So it looks like this. Open the book, open the box. You got great taste. I think it said that on my last box as well. So they used to have 5 books you can choose from, but now they've added 2 books, making it 7. Really, really hard. So now there are 7 books you can choose from. And when I saw the 7 books, I automatically knew what I wanted off the break. And also, my second book is something I forgot to add in my last box last month. So that was already in my box. So the first book, like you just saw, is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. And we're not going to do so many synopses on these books. But I will tell you, basically it's a thriller, mystery. I don't know the main character's name. Jess. The first sentence, Jess needs a fresh start. She sure does. So she basically, I think she lost her job or something like that. She went to her brother's apartment and it's like luxurious, and she's like, how can you afford this? But also he's not there, so she's trying to figure out what happened to her brother and also like how he's able to afford this place. So it's a mystery, it's a thriller, it's something I'm trying to get into. Not necessarily horror, but thriller. I love thriller books, so I'm here for it. The next book is Vladimir. And this book is about an English professor. She's a professor, and her husband, I believe, works at the university as well, and they have like an arrangement or an agreement that they do other stuff outside of their marriage. It's like extramarital things, and there have been complaints or accusations of him messing around with his former students, so now she's got to deal with that. And then the synopsis also says something like, well, on Goodreads, now she has to deal with like her new obsession. So I don't know what that is, but it made me want to read it. So bam, Vladimir. Also with Book of the Month, they give you a bookmark, which this one says new books, same laundry. I'm not folding, but I fold my laundry. And then it says Book of the Month on the back. This is my second one. I think the last one is, and this is mine from last month. The last bookmark says, come on, BRB, ignoring my responsibilities, and also with Book of the Month on the back. So that's all the books I got from Book of the Month. And on to Barnes & Noble. So from Barnes & Noble, the first book I got is Spy Family. It's a manga actually, and this is number 5. So basically, if you don't know what Spy Family is about, it's basically a man who is a spy, and his mission is to get close to somebody, and he basically has to create a family for the mission. So his wife, unbeknownst to him, is an assassin, and his daughter is a telepath. Nobody knows about, each other's like history or what they do. The assassin doesn't know he's a spy. The spy doesn't know he's an assassin, except the telepath, the little girl, she knows that mommy's an assassin, daddy's a spy. It's such a good book, and if you haven't well, I haven't read this yet, obviously, but I've read 1 through 3, and I'm working on number 4. But if you haven't gotten into it, you should. It's really good. It's funny. It's a really good story. Next from Barnes & Noble that I got, I'm trying to get back into the classics, so I wanted to pick up some Jane Austen. And I went and asked my mom, because I know my mother has a huge library. I know she has Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. She's supposed to be looking for it for me. So I didn't want to buy that one. So I'm waiting for her to see if it's in her collection. If it is, cool, then I'm going to read it. But if it's not, then I'm just going to go back to Barnes & Noble and get it there because it was pretty cheap and the cover was very nice. The first one I got, not from Jane Austen, I digress, was Peter Pan. And the back says all children except one grow up. The cover is really nice. I really wanted it for this reason, but I got Peter Pan because, and my light is probably dwindling down. I know, I've never actually read Peter Pan. I've watched Peter Pan's movies and stuff like that, but come to find out, Peter Pan is a serial killer. Spoiler alert, Peter Pan is a serial killer. So I wanted to read it because why not? And I guess it's when the Lost Boys become an adult, Peter Pan like kills them all. So I don't know. I wanted to read it. It's really thin. It seems like it'll be a quick read. So there's that. And then from Jane Austen, I got Emma, which was this beautiful floral cover, and it's so pretty. It's a signature classic. I'm assuming it's the Barnes & Noble edition. But in the back says, I always deserve the best treatment because I never put up with any other. But it was pretty and it was too good to pass up. So I got it. So that was everything I got from Barnes & Noble, and now let's move on to Amazon. The first book I got from Amazon is The Outsiders. Now, I will say I have read this when I was younger, probably middle school or something like that. The Outsiders is basically about a group of boys who try to fit into society, and society is like, no, we don't want you to be here. We don't want you. We want nothing to do with you. It's about bromance before bromances existed. It's about brotherhood. It's about friendship. I saw someone haul this not too long ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that book. So it brought back a lot of nostalgia and feeling for me. So I was like, let me pick this up. I'm pretty sure my mom has my original book, and I believe my original book had the cast of the actual movie, and it was shorter, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I just, I don't know when I'm going to read this, but it's something that I wanted to have, in my collection because I read it before and I really, really liked it. And to me, it's a classic. It's a classic. The next thing I got from Amazon is What Once Was Mine. Basically, it's a Rapunzel retelling. Technically, it's a Tangled retelling. So it's the back of the book. It's that. And it says, what if Rapunzel's mother drank a potion from the wrong flower? So basically, this is not for me. This is for my son. We went to the library. He picked this up. He wasn't able to finish it before returning it. So I was like, if you like it that much, I'll go ahead and buy it. Nice hardcover. Do you say hardback or hardcover? Nice hardcover book. And it's pretty thick. But he was getting into it and he liked it so far. And he's 12. It is what if Rapunzel's hair doesn't heal people but actually harms them. So I'm assuming, that should be a good one. It's basically, like I said, a retelling of Tangled, but flipped. The last book I got from Amazon is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. And I haven't been telling you all any authors, but hopefully you all saw them. But this has been going around, and I'm basically trying to get into more books by women of color, preferably Black women. Black women, Latino women, Asian women, any woman of color. I'm trying to get more into that. And seeing as though last month was Black History Month, I kind of missed out on that, buying Black books and stuff. And it kind of dawned on me too late. But now, for some reason, every month is something. So March is, excuse my husband, March is Women's Month or something like that. So I'm just like, which has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to buy more books by women of color. But this is Honey Girl. Our protagonist, Grace, 28, just completed her PhD in astronomy. I don't know who's getting a degree in astronomy, but this girl did. So basically, she is one who is not spontaneous. She doesn't go to, Vegas and get drunk and marry a stranger she doesn't know. But, that's exactly what she did. She's basically off the path of what her dad wanted, her to follow and do. But I don't know if she's going to leave her job. She's going to leave where she is, and she's going to stay with her new wife for the summer. So, yeah. I'm all about it. I'm for it. It's LGBT, it's interracial, it's woman empowerment, it's following your destiny, following your dreams, becoming close. This says navigating the messiness of adulthood. It's about finding yourself, the need for connection, the fears that make us human. So I feel like this is a good read. All right, y'all, that's the end of my haul. Woo, I feel like it's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's the end of my haul. If you like this video and if you're still here, leave me some books down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.